Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. So, I just finished watching Star Wars Episode 2 Attack of the Clones, I think. Now, yesterday I mentioned the theory. I proposed a theory that Jane Foster might possibly be a descendant of Amidala, aka Padme, and Anakin Skywalker, which could be true. And here's why. It is said in the opening credits a long time ago. It doesn't specify on how long. That's the first knowledge or assumption. And in a galaxy far, far away, could be like 4 or 5, possibly 6 or 7 galaxies away. Because let's face it, the universe is big as hell. So could possibly be that could possibly be. Heck, I would even go as far as like 9, 8 to 10, or maybe like 8 to 9, possibly 10 galaxies away, because it's a cluster, maybe more galaxies, because I'm not sure how what galaxies are shown in the Star Wars universe, because I'm still new to the whole Star Wars thing, so please bear with me. Now, here's the most interesting part of everything. We get to see in this sequel, we get to see the beginning of Darth Vader's or Anakin Skywalker's road to madness. And it is slow. Like, we get to see that slow descent into the madness, which is pretty cool. And we can get to kind of start to see why someone would go into madness. And honestly, it all starts with his mother. But I mean, at least it kinda has a happy ending. I mean, the Sith and the Jedi both win, but they also both lost at the same time, so it's a draw in this movie. This movie ends up in a draw. Because why not? And it, I think, directly goes into the Clone Wars. So yeah, that's a plus too. And then after the Clone Wars, we get the series of Clone Wars. I believe it goes Clone Wars, the movie, and then the series. Because throughout that whole span of time, it's Anakin's descent into madness and darkness. Or is it darkness? It is better to be darker. Okay, you know what? I lost track of my sentence. But no, seriously. It's not a bad movie. It's not a bad franchise. It's just, it has a lot of problems. Kind of like the DCEU, but we're getting better with the DCEU. And Marvel has its own share of... The MCU has its own shares of problems as well, but that's a whole nother issue. Now, it could be... Now let me get back to my theory. Now, it could be possible that when you are not using the Force, when you have a bloodline that does not use the Force could be dormanted. Or dormant. Dormanted? I don't know the right terminology. When you have a bloodline that goes to another planet, stays there, lives there, and with each generation having the Force, it could be possible that the Force could be draining, or could go dormant with time. And that could be why Jane Foster could be so worthy of bringing back Thor from the dead. Getting the ether, go inside her, breaking up with Thor, and reforging Mjolnir in Thor 4 Love and Thunder. And the reason why she has cancer is genetics. Because of that alien monkey bloodline genetics, where the bloodline of the Skywalker goes down the line, and the Skywalker genes are less prominent, and with the genes being less prominent on either side, could be quite possible that Jane Foster is the most powerful superhero we have seen so far, because of the possibility that Jane Foster could be of the Skywalker lineage, and the cancer that is genetic is also affecting her. And the ether probably opened up the dormanted cancer, and the Skywalker bloodline genetics. That's just my theory. I don't know if it's right, but it could be. It's interesting. Plus, who knows? I could be right. I just could be right. I don't know. But that would be quite interesting. Also, the timeline kind of makes sense to me. Just saying. But anyways, that's all I have for you guys so far. Please like, share, subscribe, and have a good day. Thanks. Bye.